Hello, today is the 29th of November 2025. We bring to you the latest news in Nigeria. Let us go straight to the news headlines. Tinubu's directive, 11,000 personnel have been withdrawn from VIPs, says IGP. Appeal court strikes out Nnamdi Kanu's rights breach case against SSS, AGF. Bandits haven't enjoyed city life. Combined amnesty, military action, SCF Dalhatu to FG. President Tinubu approves implementation committee for new national tax policy. Trump's vows permanent pause immigration from all third world countries. Now, let us go to the news in details. Tinubu directive, 11,000 personnel have been withdrawn from VIPs, says IGP. Nigerian Police Chief Kayode Egbetokun says over 11,000 officers have been pulled from VIP protection and sent back to frontline policing. The move follows President Tinubu's directive to boost security nationwide, especially in vulnerable communities. Egbetokun revealed that recent operations led to over 8,200 arrests, 232 kidnapped victims rescued, and the recovery of firearms, ammunition, and vehicles. With the festive season approaching, he is ordering enhanced patrols, highway security, community policing, and the use of technology like drones and AI tools to keep travelers safe. Yes, this policy is very, very good. At least it will make the leaders to be proactive, to understand, to feel what the rest of us are feeling. You cannot have free security personnel protecting you while you leave the rest of us at the mercy of the people of the underworld. Now, let us see the police on the streets, and then if they want the insecurity to stop, they know what to do. They know how to get advanced equipment, provide it to the police personnel, and then curb insecurity in the country. You are the leaders. The mandates are in your hands, so you know what to do with it now that your life is at stake. Kudos to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for this bold move. Let us go to the next one. Appeal court strikes out Nnamdi Kanu's rights breach case against SSS, AGF. The Court of Appeal in Abuja has struck out Nnamdi Kanu's fundamental rights appeal, calling it academic after his recent terrorism conviction and life sentence. The judges ruled that the court can't order his transfer from DSS custody since he is now serving his sentence at the Sokoto Correctional Center. The decision closes another legal attempt by Kanu to challenge the government's actions. His conviction on 7 terrorism charges came last week at the Federal High Court. This lawyer said, honestly, I initially thought they are even appealing his life sentence. What is the meaning of this? Somebody was in DSS custody, and you went to court that he should be transferred to the correctional service, correctional service. The case now has been concluded. He has not been sentenced to life imprisonment, and you are now saying that they should transfer him from DSS custody. Which DSS custody again? It's not in correctional center now. All these liars, they like money. This is not a case that's why they are even saying it's an academic exercise. Yes, it's an academic exercise. The case has been determined. We are bringing another one again. These liars, they like money. Let us go to the next one. Bandits haven't enjoyed city life. Combined amnesty, military action, ACF Dalhatu to FG. Chairman of the Arewa Consultative Forum, Bashir Dalhatu, says the federal government should combine dialogue with military efforts to tackle insecurity. Speaking on Arise TV, he suggested a model similar to the Niger Delta amnesty will help rehabilitate youths lacking education and opportunities. He stressed that engagements must not excuse crime and that penalties must remain firm. Dalhatu added the security agencies already use both approaches, and recent efforts have shown progress. Have you heard an adage in Africa that when a child throws stone at you and he runs back to the bush, that he knows that he has a back in there? All the while, Gumi have been saying all these things. You can see that he has not been arrested and all that, and people continue to complain. And I've always said it, he was just airing the minds of the majority of people living in the north. People who are saddled with the responsibility of bringing stability to the north are instead routing for the forgiveness of these bandits while neglecting the victims. No problem. But what the president needs to do, if I were the president, if this is what they want negotiation with criminals, then negotiate with the criminals, but give them 6 months grace period or a certain grace period through which, if they did not conclude, if they did not resolve the security crisis, you start deducting whatever you spent from their monthly allocation. As simple as that. When you are not responsible for packing your shit, you shit anyhow. Let us go to the next one. President Tinubu approves implementation committee for new national tax policy. President Bola Tinubu has set up a new national tax policy implementation committee to coordinate the rollout of the government's updated tax reforms. The committee, led by expert Joseph Tegbe and supervised by Finance Minister Wale Edun, will work with stakeholders nationwide to ensure smooth implementation, improve transparency, and strengthen Nigeria's tax system. The administration says the reforms are key to boosting revenue and supporting economic growth. Now, this president is stubborn. Upon all the crises we are facing in Nigeria, he's still going ahead to implement his tax policy. I do hope it goes well for the country, because this is one policy that he has always been bent on fulfilling, on implementing. We do hope it is for the betterment of the country, because sincerely speaking, the subsidy you removed, we have not really felt the benefit on the street. Instead, it has further impoverished the masses. And now this. I'm not an expert on this. I just hope that it's going to go well for the nation. Let us go to the next one. Trump's vows permanent pause immigration from all third world countries in fiery Thanksgiving message. US President Donald Trump issued a Thanksgiving message calling for a pause on immigration from certain countries, criticizing current US policies and political leaders. He claimed that immigration strains public resources and impacts social conditions, and outlined plans to revise immigration practices, including reviewing benefits and admissions. Separately, U.S. authorities identified 2 National Guard members shot in Washington, D.C. in an incident under FBI investigation. The attacker, an Afghan national, has been charged with assault and illegal firearm possession. Do you see how proactive, how they take it as a national emergency because of this shooting, while a general, and it's almost on daily basis, soldiers are being killed without being even recognized by the government? I do hope we copy from this, as we have always copied everything from them. I do hope this one we copy it from them and respect our fallen heroes. Please respect our foreign heroes. And on the last note, please, this man, this brigadier general that was killed in Maiduguri, nobody is talking about. I didn't hear any national discussion about him, especially immortalizing such a person. Immortalizing him is very, very important. This issue should not be swept under the carpet. Follow for more. November 29th, 2025.